Hi guys, welcome to 12th Ray Prophecy. Today we are going to be finding out what is in store for you for the month of March. We've got three piles out here. We've got a rabbit, tarantula, and snake. So all you have to do is close your eyes and ask yourself what resonates with you the most, which image attracts you the most, and the first thing that your eye catches or your heart pulls you towards is the message that you will need to listen to today. All right, and once you do pick your pile, you can go to the description or to the comment section and locate your timestamps out there. Let's move on to the pile selection. Hi, group number one. Let's find out what you can expect for the month of March 2024. Now, your overall energy is of the rabbit. Now, the rabbit likes to move fast. The rabbit is also very driven based on fear. So, everything that the rabbit does is in order to save itself and to be safe, but then it is overly worried. It constantly keeps kind of fearing reality so much that it concentrates and puts all its energy into the problem rather than on the solution. So it's like, it keeps going on telling and talking about its fears to the universe, and it kind of manifests for itself. So do you find yourself only concentrating on your problems, dwelling in the past, just reflecting on things that probably shouldn't have been? So if that is you, this is your indicator that you must stop and actually focus on the things that you do want, that you do want to manifest. Okay, there may be problems, but then you need to find a solution to that particular problem, right? And let's go into the weekly assessment of our month. So I've got four piles out here representing your 4 weeks of March. In the first one, you are going to be seeing a lot of renewed creativity, a lot of renewed energy, new emotions, that you will be able to access, maybe new feelings for someone. And I think that in case if you have been feeling very stressed or anxious, this first week of March is going to feel like a transformation in your energy. You won't be feeling those negative emotions as much as you used to. So you're definitely going to be seeing a change when it comes to your emotions. And I feel that at a higher realm, like you can see this dove out here, and there's also almost a phoenix or a swan like creature coming out of the person's head. So I think that there are a lot of energies outside of you on the spiritual realm who are helping you out and helping you to see the bigger picture out here in the first week. And the other thing is, we've got this card here: don't let your past hold you back. So I think that is exactly what you will be doing out here with the south node. You will not let your past hold you back. You are prepared to have new emotions, to start afresh, to just feel something bright, feel light. And I think the past energies for you have been quite heavy. Okay, then we've got completion in the second week and the nine of cups. Now with the one of cups and the ace of cups and the nine of cups, I think you will be having a major transformation from the first week to the second week, which means that from the first week of feeling, a sense of excitement for life, into the second week you will actually be enjoying life. You will be satisfied with it. You will be really enjoying. So 9 again is a number of almost like a completion, right? And we've got the card of completion. So you will feel like you have achieved something. You have really put in your work. You have been probably doing the psychological work that is required, and that you will be completing a very important cycle of your life. And this card that we've got here, very similar colors to this, you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon, how exciting. So almost like completing some lesson that you have to learn. So in this second week, as we can see, you are almost very close to achieving your goal, and that is one of the reasons we've also got the 9 and not the 10 of cups, right? So I think your goal has more to do with emotions and your own psychological matters in this particular case. In the third week of March, we can see that there is going to be a major transformation. I think with the way that you're going to be taking action towards certain things, because Three of Wands basically represents actions. So here with Three of Wands, you have been putting in the work. Okay, maybe not the physical work, but definitely the emotional and mental work you have been putting in. And I think in the third week of March, you are going to be seeing a lot of changes in the way that you're able to approach things and the energy that you're able to have while you're doing things, which is actually going to help you take better action towards your goals. And here we've got Libra, new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So I think since you're also clearing out your emotions, you are going to be making new space for your emotions. And I think overall, I feel that you will be emotionally independent and healed, right? So any kind of healing emotionally that is required, you will be finding it in the month of March. So because of this healing, there is a balance that is now created within your emotions and your psyche, which is now allowing you to access someone new who is on your new vibrational level. Okay, how amazing is that? And then in the fourth week, in the last week of March, you will be accessing your creativity. And this rabbit itself is actually a symbol for creativity. The rabbit is actually immensely creative, is really fast. Okay, so sometimes they can be too fast, which means that you can, when you're very anxious, you can be talking really fast, you can be moving really fast, and you are not able to focus. But here I feel that all your energies in the last week of March will be focused, they will be all put together. And with the Queen of Swords is basically where she is the queen of the mind, right? So it is the sword represents the mental faculties, and she is very stern with whoever that she meets. She is not afraid to slice the person if they come across her, and across her I mean to say they cross her in the way that they make her mad and they get her angry, and she doesn't like certain things. She is willing to put them into place, be affirmative, not necessarily hurt them. She is very good at setting her boundaries. So I feel that you are now at that stage in your life where you are able to set your boundaries, where you have mastered how to use your mind, and now your creative juices, your, you know, flow for your romance is all set to go. And we've got this card out here, new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And I think with your creativity, you will be bringing a lot of happiness to the world. You will be doing something new, something exciting, which is more like giving to the world than taking from it, right? So in that way. And Virgo itself is a very hardworking sign, very meticulous, detail oriented sign. So I think that these are the qualities that you will be embodying. All right, so this is how the month of March will be looking. This is your weekly reading, and apart from that, let's have an overview of how your March is going to go. Okay, so let's look into how your month of March is going to look like overall. So initially, I can see out here you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Cups, and you've got the King of Cups. Lot of major not major arcana cards, but rather court cards that we are having out here. So with these court cards, I feel that there are a lot of people who will be playing an important part in your life in the month of March. You will be interacting with a lot of people, probably networking. And as we were seeing previously in our weekly reading, we had a lot of cup energy, but here we are having the court cards, which means that you are upgrading. You started with the Ace of Cups, you went on to the Nine of Cups, which is like a completion, and overall we can see that there is this Page of Cups energy and the King of Cups energy, which means Page is like the lowest rank and King is the highest rank. So which means that you are going to be starting with sorting everything that is emotional with regards to your creativity if it has been hurt. And I feel that you will be working on it a lot, and at the end of the month you will realize that you have mastered your emotions, you have taken care of yourself, you have healed yourself, and you have, I think, found a breakthrough when it comes to, or a way to find a solution to your problems, to see things a little more differently. Okay, and overall I can see out here, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, we've got Knight, which is, you know, about taking a different route, making the effort to get things done, studying. Okay, so really putting in the work to get your material wealth, to do well materially. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles also, which means that she is settled, she is doing well. So I feel that this transition is very important for you, which is going to be happening in March with regards to your finance and your emotions, which seem to be a very important theme for you. Apart from that, we've got two Wands cards, we've got the Ten of Wands, and we've got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is basically that you are now beginning. There's a lot of beginnings and ends that I can see out here, you know, that you're starting and you're ending. So it's like a small cycle that is happening for you in March, where you are starting something, you know, you're beginning to take these actions that require to be taken in order to get money to do your inner work. And finally you're going to be waiting for the results. But I feel that certain things and certain times it may be difficult for you, because you may not be able to see the solution as easily as you would like to, because mentally you feel very blocked. And I feel that you are taking a lot of burden which probably is not yours, which probably is you know, you can decide to let go of, you can keep it down for a moment and prioritize the things that you actually require to do. But in certain moments you may feel a little overwhelmed, because you feel there's so much to do, there's so much going on. And I feel that in these moments it's very important to take care of ourselves and to breathe a little and to actually put things into perspective. So I think for you in this month, this aspect is really very important. And then we've got the Rebel. Now the Rebel card here, for me, I think this card mainly represents somebody who's having like a breakthrough, you know, who's breaking the shackles, who is not willing to conform to the expectations of society. And I think that is exactly what you need to do this month, where if you feel that certain things are putting you down, pulling you down, some certain people are expecting certain things out of you, and you know, you're carrying their burdens, you're carrying their expectations, which may not be authentic to who you really are. So I think that you need to set your boundaries, you need to create your own path. And I think you're here to create your own path at the end of the day, you know, that's why I said that. So when you are creating your own path, you may have to explain to people that not everything that they want is going to take place. Okay, and that you need to forge your own way, you need to find your own way. Then we've got Unbound, very similar to this Breakthrough Rebel card, you know, that these people are flying in the air. We've got three. Okay, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So maybe this is a soul pattern that you have been having from several lives that you've come here to actually release. Okay, keeping up to people's expectations, doing everything that they want, to people please from time to time. So these are maybe probably certain patterns that you have been having. So it's time for you to release them, and I think it's definitely going to be taking place in the month of March. Then we've got Alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So I feel that for you, we've got this transformative power. I think that you probably must be a very good manifester. Everything that you say does come to life, and that is why I think that you drive in fear, right? Like the rabbit, you're constantly in fear. But then this fear also that you're putting out into the universe is manifesting very quickly. Why? Because you're an alchemist, you're excellent with energies. So you need to be very careful of the things that you're thinking, because everything that you think is going to come to life. So rather than that, spend your energy on things that actually benefit you and manifest things that you actually want in your life. Okay, so we've got transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So these base motives, like, you know, I want money, maybe one thing that you want, or I want a lover in my life. But then simply going looking for a lover, going looking for a money is not enough. You need to first fix your own fears, fix things that are not in place within you, and then these things automatically roll into your life, because those fears of yours are actually blocking these blessings from coming in. Okay, then we've got mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. I think that this is more about you. You need to mother yourself. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to love yourself unconditionally. I think these are some things that you struggle with. So in the month of March, when you take care of these things, when you tell yourself that, you know, whatever it is, I don't care, I just love myself, the right kind of love will enter your life, the right kind of friends will enter into your life, and that is something that is within your hands. Okay, so everything is a reflection of you. They are going to mirror you. So first we need to work upon ourselves. Now we've got the past. Lot of your past energies are playing an important role in the current aspect of your life, and I think that they are affecting you, because of which you are fearful. But then you need to address and sort of mother yourself and go back to your child self and let yourself know that these things happened in the past. It does not mean that these things are going to repeat all your life, as long as you take care of yourself, as long as you consciously make an effort to improve yourself. Then we've got the second house. Second house is of assets, finances, and things that you value. And I think that these things are really going to be set into place with the cards that I'm seeing out here for your finances. Your finances will be strong. You will be improving upon how you make wealth. Okay, so don't worry about it. Then we've got the moon. Now the moon also deals with the unconscious fears, you know, sensitivity, emotions, how you respond to things. And I think that these things will be affecting the way that you make money. So it's very important for you to manage your emotions in the way that if you feel anxious, you know, meditate a little more, because meditation can help you reduce your cortisol levels. Okay, it helps you really de-stress. So with the moon out here, I feel that there are a lot of subconscious influences that you probably are not aware of, that are making you behave the way that you do. And in general, I feel that you're a very sensitive person. You could be an empath, like earlier I told you, you manifest really quickly. So you could be an empath, or you could be a reader, healer. And I feel that such people are usually very sensitive to their environments. So if somebody else, you know, even if you're traveling on the bus, if they feel anxious or if they're sad, you pick on their energy and you begin to feel it. And that is again because you're not protected. So you need to protect yourself, and this sensitivity that is there is actually a boon. It is not a curse, and this sensitivity helps you to feel your surroundings, to provide healing for those who require. So this actually makes you a beautiful person. But right now, because you are not protected, because you are unaware of how to manage these energies of yours, you may be feeling very pulled and drained into different directions. Okay, then we've got have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have a little faith. It could be possible that you are feeling very unsure about whether or not certain things are going to manifest, and you're worried, but all Spirit is asking you to do is have faith in your dreams. They're going to come true. Focus on the solution, focus on the things that you want. I think that's constantly coming through. Now you may see this number often in the month of March, which is 77, which is an angel number, and it dwells within your spirituality. Now 7 itself is a very unique, lucky, royal number, much like the color purple. And we've got spirituality being focused and emphasized on upon here. And then we've got 37. So again, 37 repetition you may come across in the month of March, and they're asking you to take a time out. So which means that it could be possible they're asking you to take a vacation, to take a break, to just relax and enjoy your time. Okay, don't feel very rushed about things. Take your time to pull yourself together to do things that you like, and that is definitely going to benefit you. And I feel that especially I want to focus on this spirituality card, that you are a very spiritual person at core. Okay, not a lot of people are, but then you are. And with this spirituality card, it ties into the moon card. Okay, so a lot of our subconscious energies could be affecting us, and I think going into spirituality, learning a little more about how certain things work, how energies work, will help you sort these emotions of yours out. Okay, so that's all for today and today's reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll keep you updated on new videos. All right, bye. Hi, group number 2. Let's find out what is in store for you for the month of March. Now, your overall energy is of the Tarantula. Now, the Tarantula actually is about making a decision. Okay, so in the month of March, you will face a lot of times when you need to make certain decisions that actually reflect, and you need to keep your happiness in mind. So it should reflect your happiness and your best interest. So this is kind of the main theme that you will be going through for the month of March. And here we've got weekly readings. So in the first week of March, I feel that there will be a new sense of creativity for you. You will be feeling very creative, having a lot of intellectual conversations, reading a lot. So a lot of intellectual faculties will be used, and I feel that when you are doing this reading, or when you are doing the talking, or anything to do with your mind, even when it comes to your creativity, I feel that you will have an overall picture of how things are actually supposed to work, how they are supposed to be. And when you present yourself to other people verbally, or through your art, you will actually have that perspective kind of reflecting through everything that you're doing also. And we've got another card, which is conclusions are within reach. Okay, maybe certain things are not tying up, maybe certain things may not be coming through, but when you actually go through with this week, you will realize that it's almost happening. It may take a little time, but your conclusions are within reach when it comes to maybe your creativity, maybe something that you need to finish, a mental task. So that is something that you will come across. In the second week, we've got flowering, and we've got the Two of Cups. Now, overall, I feel that you will be having new budding friendships, somebody new that you will be meeting in the second week of March, or it could be that you're meeting your friends, your family members, somebody that you really enjoy your time with. This may not necessarily be romantic, but it could be. But I feel that this friendship of yours, you can expect it to actually culminate into something more beautiful than it is already. So here we got work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So this is another message you're getting for the second week of March, where if you have any fears, I feel that you will be able to work through them, and I think that people around you also will be able to help you kind of in their own way to work it out and to move through your fears, okay, and actually to overcome them. Then we've got clinging to the past in the third week, and Ace of Wands. Now we've got a lot of ace cards. So with this Ace of Wands, I feel that your ability to take action on certain things, whether it is start a new project, make money, or find the love in your life, whatever situation you are going through, that is actually being impacted because you're not able to let go of the past, because you are constantly thinking of what was. And I feel that you're also using that as a yardstick, like a measurement for everyone else who's coming into your life. So in the third week of March, you need to be careful of everything that you're thinking, and if you're actually constantly being drawn to the past, you need to actively ask yourself to come back to the present moment. And we've got out here, expect powerful change. So I think that with this Ace of Wands, with this hand coming out of the clouds, uh, the universe is going to bring in major change in your life. And this is new moon eclipse. Eclipses are very powerful, and I think that this is more like a divine intervention, where if you don't keep yourself in check with regards to everything that you're thinking about, the universe is going to be giving you a slap on the wrist. Or if you do take care of not dwelling too much into the past, the universe will also reward you with blessings. Okay, and in the last week of March, we've got existence, and we've got Three of Swords. So I'm so sorry that my phone stopped working for some reason, and all the explanation that I'd done actually did not get recorded. So I'll start from where we last stopped off. So here we've got existence and we've got three of swords. So here with this three of swords, I feel that in the last week of March you may come across a situation where you are feeling very heavy, and where you may be feeling very brought down by your emotions. You may be feeling hurt, you may be feeling like someone stabbed you in the back, that your heart really is going to ache. Okay, and with this existence card, I feel that you're going to feel very vulnerable at this point of time. You're not going to feel very strong or confident, but I feel that if you put in the work and you don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed by the situation, and you kind of train yourself not to react to the situation, you will actually be able to come over this and overcome this situation with flying colors. And overall, I feel that if you are mentally prepared that in the last week of March you may have to deal with certain things, you can prepare yourself right away, whether it happens or not. Okay, so it is very likely that you may have to deal with some personal situation going on. And with this last card that we've got to add out here, which is a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So the Cancer card itself, or the sign of Cancer itself, is about waters, and it is ruled by the moon. So the subconscious, things that are hidden, things that are in the dark. Okay, and a lot of emotions are usually involved. So I feel that the universe is going to hold your hand. You're going to be quite all right. And whatever may have happened or is going to happen in the month of March, and whatever situation is resulting in these emotions of yours, is going to be resolved. You will not be dwelling into this for a very long period of time. Okay, so let's find out what are the overall energies for you in the month of March. So your overall energies out here for March, I feel that firstly, that there is a point of time where you may feel that you are gaining new knowledge. Okay, some internal wisdom is something that I'm seeing, something that is of a very high spiritual quality. So there are some major spiritual lessons that you will be receiving in the month of March. And in general, I feel that there is a sense of awakening that you will be going through. Okay, apart from that, I feel that you will be juggling a few things, maybe your work, maybe your personal life, certain things you are going to be juggling. And it is going to be a wake-up call for you for a lot of things in the month of March. Maybe certain things will come to light, maybe certain things will become very evident, like these things are not working out for you. And it is going to be a wake-up call where you have probably feeling very dead, very unalive, but in the month of March you are going to wake up to what really needs to be done by you. Okay, I do feel that there is a level to which you may be feeling bound by certain things. Okay, you may be feeling very chained, very tied, but I feel that there are also certain energies that will be giving you a lot of money. So materially you will be doing really very well. I don't think that you need to worry about that. You will be juggling in order to make money too. But I feel that when you are dealing with this particular situation, don't get too bent on worries about money. Okay, so don't get too worried about how you're going to make things work and how things are going to work out. They will take care of themselves. Okay, and overall, I feel that you are having this sense of happiness. You probably will be with family from time to time during this month, and you will be experiencing this happiness also. But overall, I feel that there is also a moment for you in March where you will be by yourself. And with this Hierophant card and the Four of Cups, there is this element of being by yourself, reflecting. Okay, Hierophant is about knowledge. It is about you know actually gaining some kind of teacher like wisdom. Okay, either you are the teacher or someone else is your teacher, and actually reflecting on everything that you have learned. Okay, so these are certain energies that I can see in the month of March. Now let's see the other cards. So here we've got don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Are you silencing yourself? Like, we've got silence out here, right? So are you silencing yourself? Are you making yourself smaller in order to fit into the larger picture of life, in order to people please, in order to kind of, adjust to people's expectations? And I also see projections out here. So with projections, it's basically that other people's fears, other people's you know limitations, or the failures that they have, they are actually putting it onto you. But then you can decide not to let them do that, and you can decide what are actually projections, what is actually not you. And I think that on a mental level also, a lot of times there could be voices that are not yours. There could be perspectives that come into your mind that are actually not yours. They could be projections from other people. So we need to be careful with this matter, especially when it comes to the psyche. Then we've got servant. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And shadow attribute is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. And I feel that for you, okay, you want to be this person who is serving others with a lot of love and, a free heart. But I also feel right now you are in this space where you are the person who is actually lacking money and is using that as an excuse not to move forward. You are holding this as your obstacle of not moving forward. Like, maybe that is a real block, maybe that is something that you are feeling right now. But maybe there are certain things that you don't need money for in order to move forward. Okay, so you need to brainstorm those things, get a new perspective on those things. Then we've got Messiah, serving humanity with humility. And the shadow aspects are exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Okay, do you feel that this is you? Do you feel that there is this level where you feel that without you certain things will not work out? Okay, and is it also you where you feel that you want to serve humanity? I think that you have the capacity of serving others, of being available. Like, when I see, look at this card, I feel that there is this level to you where you want to give to others freely. But then you feel very blocked when it comes to your money. So you must be thinking that when I don't have money, how can I give others freely, right? So I feel that that is something that you need to address in the month of March. And we've got wisdom. I was just talking about wisdom with this Hierophant card, right? So there is a level of wisdom that you will garner, and there's a spiritual level that you will be accessing this particular month. Then we've got the fourth house, your home and the roots of your being, who you are. Okay, and we've got the planet of Pluto, which is the ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. And Pluto is also a lot about being icy, being cold to a certain extent. And we've got this in the fourth house. So I feel that there's a lot of transformation when it comes to who you are that is going to be taking place in the month of March. Complete transformation. I feel that you will be starting off the month in a certain way, but by the end of the month, you will have so much knowledge on certain things, so much perspective, and you will have intentionally changed yourself to actually become someone different, someone that is more in alignment to who you want to be. Okay, so I think your roots, your homes, and your being is also going to be at the core of this change. Then we've got it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Do you find yourself not taking action, as we earlier spoke of? Okay, do you feel that you're scared to do certain things? You may be judged because of those things. So I feel that you are holding back quite a lot, but this is not the time to hold back. It is time to take action. It is time to make these decisions, right? That's what our Tarantula is about. Time to make the decisions, go ahead with the actions, do not wait back. If you're going to wait back, you're making the biggest mistake in your life. Go ahead, take a leap of faith and move ahead. Okay, then we've got music and the number 32. So it is possible that you could be seeing 32 a lot in the month of March, and also the number 27. So music could be healing to you. And I also feel that certain lyrics in the music that you're listening to may also be affecting you. Maybe the kind of music that you're listening to also may be affecting you in the ways that the frequency of certain music, or just music in general, the commercial music that is there, it is at a frequency of disharmony, and it actually brings about a lot of mental issues within a person if they constantly listen to this music. So maybe try switching your music to a different kind or a different frequency of music. Maybe listen to the lyrics that are more uplifting, rather than probably lyrics that are very sad or that are very violent. Okay, and then we've got spiritual partnership. You will be having someone come in as a mentor to you. Okay, or it could be possible that you are having a partner who is on the same spiritual level and who's going to help you level up, which is going to create this bond for you. Okay, so this is something that I can see for you for the month of March. Please subscribe to the channel. I will be doing more monthly readings and other kinds of readings. So see y'all, and thank you. Bye. Hi, group number 3. Let's find out what is in store for you for the month of March. Here I've got a weekly reading, which is, one for every week, and we're going to have an overview. And the snake card is your whole theme for the month of March. So first we'll go on with the snake. Now the snake itself and the imagery that we have out here is quite beautiful. So we've got like the cosmic egg, which is like the flower of life, and around it we have the snake coiled up. So the snake, if we look into energy healing, is basically, it is referred to as the kundalini, where your spine, it kind of is at the base of your spine, and that is actually where your root chakra is and where all your power lies. And I feel that for you, that is the main theme, to get your power back. Okay, to awaken your power, because you have a lot of potential, but it has been unawakened. It is kind of dormant, it is still. So all this magic and this beauty and this beautiful ability that you have to create, to be, and kind of be an amazing individual, to grow to a very high level in life, not only materially but also spiritually and emotionally, all that is dormant at the moment, because of which you may be facing a lot of disharmony. You may be finding situations in which you may not be able to understand it as much as you would like to. So during this month of March, you need to keep in mind and ask yourself, how can you create the hustle? How can you move about? And I think that for you, it is very important for you to actually exercise. Okay, so when you exercise, you're going to move your legs or maybe even go for a walk. So that is going to create and generate that energy. So when your root chakra is weak, all the other chakras are kind of in disharmony. They don't work, they're probably blocked, muddy, going in the reverse direction. So in that case, what is happening is that your whole potential is being blocked. So with this snake card, I feel that a lot of your potential is unawakened, it is untapped, and I feel that it could be possible that you start projects and you leave them in between. Okay, so if you find yourself doing these things, then this reading is definitely for you. Let's see what spirit has to say about this particular situation. Okay, so we've got the weekly cards out here. So in the first week of March, you will be feeling quite social. I feel that you will be feeling social, you will be feeling very connected with everyone around you, and at the same time, I think that you are not willing to really open your heart out to people for some reason. I'm not sure really why, but I feel that there is a certain level of unsurety that you're having. Okay, you're not very sure about how things are going to work. So that is something that is troubling you, but overall I feel that you will have people around you, you will be connected, you will be networking, which is really very great. Okay, and we've got nothing will come out of this situation. So if you're expecting for something to take place, maybe to meet someone new, for a deal to go through, certain things may not work out in this week. Okay, so void of course moon, there's a void. Maybe things are not supposed to happen this week for whatever reason, so we have to let it be. Okay, so don't try to force it. And in the second week, there is traveling, and there's the moon. The moon is all about the subconscious, it is about the emotions, it is about sensitivity, being an empath. And I think that this traveling is going to allow you to get in touch with these aspects of yours. Okay, so the moon card is also a very spiritual card out here, the way that it has come up. So you will be able to probably also access your psychic abilities, because we are talking about this untapped potential, right? So your psychic abilities, or your ability to create, your creativity, your emotions, you're going to be able to get in touch with them when you travel. And this is like a very beautiful place that you will be going to. So are you traveling in the second week of March? And then we've got fixed moon, hold your vision. When you are in the second week of March, continue to think of what you want in order to manifest it, because I feel that the second week of March is going to be very powerful for you in terms of the space of mind that you will really be at. So when you hold your vision, those things will definitely manifest. And in the third week of March, we've got control and the Knight of Wands. So there is a level of control that you wish to garner, or someone is trying to garner over you. And I think that you are the one trying to garner control over certain things, like actions that you're trying to take across, or maybe change a path that you are going on, maybe take a shift, or maybe study certain things. So I feel that there is going to be a sense of control that you are either feeling or you are trying to get. Okay, and we've got you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Okay, so you are good enough, you are you you don't need to doubt yourself at all. You are good enough, and you can definitely achieve everything that you are looking forward towards. And the last week of March, I feel that you will be quite tired for some reason. And I think overall in all the groups, I have got this energy in the last week of March, which is going to be very heavy. So I think just in general for everyone, it is going to be quite heavy. So maybe, we are impacting others' energies, others are impacting us. Astronomically also, the planets are impacting us. So I feel that in general, we need to be kinder with people. And you need to take care of your resources, especially when it comes to your energy. Be a miser at this point of time. I will not condemn it. In fact, be a miser. And be very careful of whom you exchange energy with, exchange information with. And be careful of this aspect where you are giving too much, or you are feeling compelled to share. Okay, so it's okay if you don't want to give during this week. It could be materially, emotionally, mentally, to anyone else, because there is a great likelihood that you may yourself not have enough, right? Because you will be feeling tired, you probably just will want to rest. Maybe mentally and emotionally, you may want to flip the opposite person off, and you may want to just yell, and probably may not have patience to deal with things. But we also have the message here, new moon in Aquarius, where we have to bring love into this situation. Okay, so while we may be feeling these energies, and probably everyone is, we need to address and be the bigger person and bring love into the situation, and deal with the opposite person, and even ourselves for that matter, with a lot of compassion. Okay, so don't beat yourself up, and definitely don't beat the opposite person up. Okay, so this is your overall reading for the first four, not first four, for the 4 weeks of March. Look into the overall energies of March. So here you've got a lot of major arcana cards. You've got the Chariot, you've got the World, you've got the Emperor, and even in the previous reading, in the first card, like weekly card, we had got the World, right? So I feel that there is a lot of aspect where things will be coming to culmination, things will be completing, and you could also be feeling very worldly, you could be feeling very friendly, in harmony with the world. And overall, I think in March for you, things are going to be moving very quickly. But you need to have a lot of discipline, you need to be strict with things, set your boundaries, and that is going to really pay off for you. I also feel that you will be in a position where you will want to give to people, right? Where we are talking about the miser card. I think that either you will be receiving funds, or people, you will be giving funds to people, or giving a lot to people. So in general, I think that this is your energy in March, which we see repeating. And we also have the Chariot. So you will want to be home a lot, or you could be traveling to a destination, as we saw in the second week of March, and coming back home. and I feel that your emotions will be at the core of everything out here. Overall, even with this 10 of cups, earlier also we got the 10 of cups, exactly the same card in a different deck for you in the last week of March, where you will be really very happy. You will be surrounded by family, friends, and just in general you will be having a very good time. There's a rainbow at the end of the whole situation. This is in the second last week of March, right? So you will be really very happy with everything. You will be with the people that you love and people that you enjoy, who celebrate you. So that is the energy we are having here. In general, I'm seeing that the energies are quite light for you compared to the other groups that I've got. uh, for you they are quite happening, light, loving, that kind. And we also have the other cards of inner voice, maturity, and the lovers. So I think that your emotions, your relationships with others, whether it be your spouse or your friends or family, that is going to be at the core of everything. And I also feel that there is a lot of your, I think for you, your heart will be awakened. That's something that I'm getting. I don't know why, but your heart is going to be awakened to a lot more things than you can imagine. Maybe you will begin to feel things that you have never felt before. Maybe you will begin to be drawn to things that are actually beneficial to you. Okay, and then we have that you are going to be reaching a level of maturity. You are going to kind of flower, blossom into a very beautiful person, and your inner voice is going to be quite strong. Your intuition is going to be very strong. So you need to pay attention to what it is trying to tell you. Okay, then we've got the Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So do not underestimate this. There are a lot of people who are trying to help you out in the subtle realms. And then we've got healer, passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. So probably you're a healer, or maybe just your presence is very very healing to people. Maybe everything that you do is healing. So even when you talk to people, when you're networking with people, in fact even the things that you touch leave a healing energy on things, right? So I feel that you have this element to you where you are a person who can really ease the opposite person if they are in pain, who can help others out. So even with that last uh, card that we had in the last week, where the energies are very heavy, maybe you need to do some healing to yourself. If you don't know how to heal yourself, maybe take help from someone and receive healing. Okay, maybe just hug someone that you love a lot. Okay, maybe your pet, maybe someone whom you are really close to and you love. Okay, so bring compassion, and you definitely need to utilize these powers that you have. Then we've got Goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So I think that everything will be culminating together with the World card. Everything kind of integrates. Integrates, matlab, it means that earlier with your sensuality you may be only looking at lust. Maybe with your spirituality you may only be doing your mantras and your chanting and your meditation. But in this month you're going to realize how everything is connected, and that one is not without the other. Maybe if you are spiritual, you have been looking down upon your sensuality, or if you are very sensual, you may be looking down upon spirituality. But in this month everything is going to come together, and you're going to realize how sensuality and spirituality are kind of uh, sides to the same coin, and everything is connected, and that you are divine. Okay, so this inner goddess of yours is going to be awakened. Then we've got laughter, a lot of time for enjoying yourself and being with the people that you like. Look at this horse, he's enjoying with his with the person who is trying to tame him. So I feel that you're going to really enjoy. I think that your pets are going to be a very important aspect. May not be pets that you own if you don't own any, but just in general, animals are going to play a very important role for you in your healing in this month. Then we've got Chiron. Chiron is another card for healing, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. So maybe you are also being called to learn some kind of remedies when it comes to you. Maybe Ayurveda, naturopathy, homeopathy. Maybe you're being called to learn some of the healing arts. Maybe Reiki. Maybe how to give a hands-on, a massage in order to heal things, maybe a shiatsu massage or something of that sort. So healing is going to be a very important aspect in your life, and I think that you are going to be learning it for some reason. And I think this is very exciting for you. So you're going to help it, use this information to help yourself also, as well as heal others. Then we've got the fifth house. So Chiron acting in the fifth house. And where is this healing majorly going to impact you? It is going to be impacting you in the spaces of fun, romance, and the things that you create that you are proud of. So I think maybe these aspects of your life have been impacted negatively previously. It could be that you've stopped having fun, you are no longer feeling romantic feelings, or you are no longer feeling sensuous. Maybe you don't look at yourself and look at yourself as a very sexy thing, and probably you look at yourself as just nothing at all. And maybe you have been very ashamed of your creativity. So in this case, you are going to be receiving a lot of healing. So maybe you can try affirmations, you can try meditations which are guided in order to heal these aspects of your life. Then we've got the card, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So you have to be able to communicate. I think networking is a very important part of your month in March. Be shameless. Don't be afraid to go out there, speak to people, endorse yourself, brand yourself, kind of a thing, and really talk to people a lot. Okay, so communication is key for you. And the last two cards we have here are love partnership. Okay, something to do with love. We've got the lovers here also, and we've got creativity. So something really beautiful is going to come out. We've got the creativity card and we've got the love partnership card. Maybe you've been seeing 3 a lot. Maybe you will be seeing or are seeing 26 a lot, repeatedly come up, maybe in the number plates of cars, in the phone numbers, in times, just in general anywhere. So this is your lookout for your sign that maybe the universe is trying to bring your attention to something when you see these numbers. All right, so basically I think that for you overall this is going to be a very beautiful month. You've got love partnership, people that you love are going to be with you. Even with this 10 of cups cards, we can see that these lovers are watching a rainbow together. I think that a rainbow has been quite a recurring theme for you also. So we've got again a rainbow card that we're having here, and even previously we had the rainbow come up for the 10 of cups. Yeah, so we had the rainbow theme also come up quite often. So I think this is going to be a very intense month for you, especially in terms of the good energies that are coming through. Okay, so that's amazing. I hope that you subscribe and you've liked this reading. Thank you so much. Bye.